Happy Monday! How was your guys' weekend? Good, I hope. Mine was busy, it was fun, it was relaxing. I actually enrolled 2 new reps, so I'm excited, and I hope you're excited too. This week is a lot of you guys' first virtual grand opening, so I'm going to keep the workload light and kind of go over information that you should already be semi-trained on through our training calls and such. But we are going to have social media week. So we are really going to focus, since we are tapping into our warm markets, um, this whole past week posting a few things and inviting them on a virtual grand opening. I want to start building our cold market. And our cold market is people that we do not know. So we're going to do that using primarily social media. But let's first figure out why they call it social media. And it's because users engage with and around in a social context. So it can include conversations, commentary, other user-generated annotations, and engagement, interactions, things like this. And it's cool because it's extremely simplified. It's non-technical web users being able to easily create content on a lot of different platforms. And the different platforms that they're using are, people use their own web pages. You'll see a lot of people use their blogs on their web page. You'll see on networks that are rented. So these are social networks. So Facebook, Instagram, all of that, you don't own your social media page. And it's important to know that, you just rent that small space. So it can be taken from you at any time. So this is why a lot of people like to filter all of the people in their social network over to their blog, and get on some type of email list, because I know Tammy's account got deleted. She got it back, but you should be moving people over, to your phone or to your email so that you have that connection. Okay. And the last one are occupied platforms. So when you comment and you contribute on other people's posts or their blogs, or you're featured or something like that, that's when it's an occupied. So the past week, we've been sharing a post or two on social media day, if you've actually been doing it and following along with the workload for each day. And I've encouraged you guys, to keep on track with your social media content calendar every day to plan your content. And I'm sure that didn't always happen, because there's always, one of those days. But I'm sure, it didn't happen every day. I slack off every now and then too. But this week specifically, for the next 7 days, we are going to focus on staying consistent, with your social media posting, okay? Because, take that second word of our industry, network marketing, okay? You have to market your material, your lifestyle, your referral, your belief on social media, because, if people don't see it, they don't know that you're doing it. And then the only way that you can share it with them is to pick up the phone and call them. We want to attract people to us to come ask us the question, what are you doing? You look great. What are you doing? I can see the difference. What are you doing? Your kids are going to a great school. You want to attract the right type of person, because it's going to make it 10 times easier. A few people probably have been posting on social media this past week, and not got much feedback, or maybe, you guys even got some no's, and, your friends and families, have said no, and you guys are worried that you're not going to be able to do this, and you may want to quit. This week, we're going to focus specifically on it, how to operate your business through social media and different platforms to get you started on the right path. Before we get started, I want you guys to know that 89% of 18 to 29-year-olds are on social media. And 92% of consumers trust peer recommendations. So what do these two statistics say to us? They say, number one, a lot of the people that we're focusing for, health, wellness, and weight loss are in the 18 to 29 bracket, okay? And 89% of those people are right on social media. Now, 92% of consumers, another word for consumers is a funky word. I mean, it's a bigger word, but consumers are just like customers. 92% of consumers or customers trust peer recommendations over, corporate ads and stuff like this. We trust word of mouth of another person that we know, a peer, a friend, a family, even just another regular person on, that we may bump into. So with social media, it's important to know that consistency is key. So, you might have not have gotten a whole bunch of feedback over the past week, but just know that you're really just starting to become consistent and learn about the right type of activity online. So, don't give it up just yet. You'll be posting a lot over this next week, at least 5 times a day. um, I want you to know that you're not, talking to nobody. There's going to be days where you don't have comments, no participation, no likes, but people are watching, and noticing and paying attention. And I just want to show you, I'm the number one retailer, a recruiter in the world, and I want to show you one of my posts because, I'll get 300-400 likes on like a selfie or a picture of my kids. But the minute that I go to post something about health and wellness, like here is the world's most advanced weight loss product. Hold on, did I do the sale one? 19 likes, you guys. Okay, as opposed to 238 likes on a selfie. Okay, can you guys see that? Anyways, that just goes to show you that people are watching you. They may not be liking it or commenting, but they're watching you. Now you have to know that I've been consistent in social media. I've had my pedal to the metal and my foot on the gas since I started 17 months ago. Okay, I have not given up even a bit, even on weeks, days where it was a little rougher for me. I haven't given up. I stayed consistent. So that's why I have the success that I do. I can attribute it completely to my consistency. But if you're just getting started or you're just becoming consistent or you're just starting to build your social media, you have to know that it takes time. It doesn't just happen overnight. So, it may even take 2 to 3 months before people, even start to catch on to what you're doing. Think about how many times you had to see my stuff or your sponsor stuff before actually even considering, purchasing a product or joining. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, good for her. She's doing her thing. Second time, I'm like, oh, look at those people losing weight. I'm jealous. The third time, I'm like, okay, what is she up to? And the fourth time, I'm like, okay, this is, really awesome. It's inspiring. I like what she's doing. And then it's, oh, I could do that. I could use some more money. I could lose some weight. Maybe I can do what she's doing. Okay. It takes a couple time of being exposed to it in order to make it through that thought process. You can't stop posting. The moment you stop posting, people are going to stop watching. If you let go of consistency, you're going to lose that momentum in your business. People are going to say, oh, she stopped drinking the tea after 2 weeks. I guess it can't be that good. Because remember, what you don't post online, people don't know that you're doing. Okay. If these people, that you reached out to or that saw your page said no, they're not saying no, they're just saying not right now. Trust me, eventually they are going to want to either purchase a product for you because they see how well it's working in your life or you post someone else's story, or they're going to want to support you because they see you being consistent. Um, so your business is really dependent on your social media. It's your storefront, okay? This is your chance to show people what you're doing without being salesy. If you're in the gym getting it in for yourself, you're not being a salesperson. You're promoting a healthy, active lifestyle. You're taking a product for yourself and showing people, the change in what you're eating. You're posting recipes, you're posting workout videos, workout gear, tutorials, little healthy tips and life hacks and stuff like that. You're just you're being an overall positive person. You're making a change for yourself and you are showing the world what you're doing. And in return, they'll be following and watching what you're doing. They're seeing you in the gym. They're seeing you take your products every day. They're seeing the change in your body and your appearance and your youthfulness. Okay, so they're going to witness that for themselves. So it's important that you're posting 80% lifestyle and value and 20% business posts. So lifestyle and value is just showing people your everyday life, and value is adding, like, why should they be on your page? You know, what are you doing for them? What is looking at your post doing for them? If you're just posting a selfie every day, they don't feel like they need to come to your page. But if you're posting a workout video or a recipe or anything like that, wow. That's when they're like, oh, okay, you know, I want to go check her page and see what she did today because she always has some really good content and things that I can benefit from. Or if you're, you know, mom, different parks that you take your kids to or activities or, you know, events, things like that. You know, people will want to come to your page to check out what you're doing and they'll actively check up on you. So with that being said, your business is dependent on your social media. It's your storefront. So it's important that you're very authentic and you're real, okay? Because people can see right through it. If you're on social media talking about, oh, you know, I am so excited about total life changes, it can't be all about total life changes, okay? You know, it should be 80%. Go. It should be 80% lifestyle value, you know, you doing good for yourself and providing value. And then 20%, oh, by the way, which is maybe one post a day, two posts a day, maybe a before and after picture or a picture of you taking your products as to where, you know, you're not selling them or becoming a salesperson. Okay. But remember, 92% of consumers trust peer recommendations. So they have to see you like they have to see you like they see themselves. You guys are on the same level. So you're just another person. You're just another mom. You know, you're just another business owner. You're not, you know, you're not Apple trying to put out good information about their products. You're someone using them and you have a referral or a recommendation. Okay. So it's important not to become too salesy because you want people to be like, oh, I'm drinking this stuff. It's really helped me. Not, you know, I am an IBO for Total Life Changes and I sell wellness and weight loss products and you should buy some, you know, because those are all saying words that are scaring people off. Now, with social media, it's great and all to have all this good content, but if there's no one to see the good content, then does it really exist? That's like, you know, if a tree falls down in a forest and no one's there to hear it, does it really fall? Type of thing. So, you know, followers are important. And, you know, people are always so pressed about having followers and, oh, I have this many followers. And um, some people can just buy followers, you guys. It's not cool at all, but you'll be able to see how much engagement they have with the likes on their posts. But with your followers, it's important to have and build followers so that someone is viewing your information. Because if it's just there and you've created this new page to market your TLC products from, it's not going to work the way you want it to because you're being seen, you know, as a Total Life Changes robot instead of just another person who's incorporated and integrated these products into their life. So these followers, you want to build them based off of who you are. You want to see some type of overlap between you and your followers because it's important that they see themselves able to use these products or able to do the business. So you know, figure out who you are. I'm a tattoo artist. I'm a mom. You know, I like planners and organizational stuff. I like working out. I like DIY stuff. I like party planning. I just got engaged. I'm planning a wedding. You know, I travel often. These are different things that make up who I am. And that's what I'm going to post about because that's who I want to attract. So the most important thing with followers, how do you get quality followers? And you get quality followers by adding hashtags to your posts so that people can search and find your stuff, and by adding other people like you. So I go on social media, and in your content calendar, you have a section where it says 5 other pages that people in this niche market follow or are popular. So if you have, you know, women empowerment or entrepreneurs on your list, something like Boss Chicks or Boss Babe is going to be a great thing to have on here. And what I do when I'm trying to get more followers in my niche market is I go to this page, I click on the last picture that was posted, and I go to the comments first because these are people that not only liked it, they felt the need to comment or share it or tag someone in it. So they're very engaged. And I go and I follow all of them. Then I click on the likes and I start following everybody in the likes. And when I do that, sometimes I go through and I'm able to find my influencers from there. So if I see someone and I happen to click on their page and see, that they have a normal amount of followers, like 1,000 or something, so they're not too big as to where they don't notice what's going on their page. And I find out a little bit about them. I read their bio, and I think they may be a good match for the niche market I'm trying to build. I'll write their name down along with one thing in common. And then what I like to do is briefly, on first glance, think of a problem that I can solve for them using TLC. So if I see that they're an author of a book, I might be able to say, okay, well, I really think that we could boost sales of your book, by becoming a leader of a team, of doing training, or, figure it out as a way where I can provide value with TLC by incorporating it into their business so they can see a vision. So that's really big with building followers with me. I go to the page and I like all the stuff. Now you can only like 60 people at a time, I believe. So I like the 60 people, and it'll stop you when you can't follow anymore. And then I'll go and I'll engage. Remember to engage. You don't want to just follow these people. So I go to my main timeline and I engage. I comment on at least 10 to 20 pictures. You guys remember, it doesn't take this long. You don't have to do like extremely quality stuff. If somebody has on a cute dress, you say, oh, cute dress. You're not trying to sell people on stuff. You're trying to build and foster a meaningful relationship, okay? And if you have that intent in mind, then people aren't going to be standoffish, okay? And once you build this meaningful relationship, then they'll see what you're doing and it won't seem like sales because you didn't come to them saying, I want you to buy this. You said, hey, you're a boss, let's link up because we have a lot in common, okay? And then TLC just happened to take place. So that's how you get good quality followers, by following other people, by engaging, by making sure that you have hashtags on your post. Say hi.
Hi,
Hello.
my name is Emily.
That's Emily. And how old are you?
3.
And do you like social media?
Yeah.
Do you like Instagram?
Yeah.
What's your
I like doing funny faces.
Oh, on Snapchat?
Yeah.
That's your favorite one? Yeah. Okay. Which one's your favorite funny face?
Princess.
The princess one with the little stars right here?
Yeah.
Or the dog one where they go?
No, the princess.
Okay. Thank you for your interview. We really appreciate you. Do the princess wave. Bye-bye. High five. Boop. Okay, I'll be in there in a second.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So that's how you get good quality followers. Don't forget the engaging part. That's why on your social media content calendar, it doesn't just say post. Underneath a post, you have to like 20 things. You have to comment on 5 people's pictures. Add however many friends you can. It says 50 on here. And if you're utilizing Facebook too, instead, I have here where you can make a Facebook group post to make yourself evident in these groups. So we're going to go over user-generated content another day, but really briefly up in the top, it has, 80% and 20%. And you should be filling in this stuff with 20% business. So 1 to 2 posts a day about the actual business. So when I do a business, I'll make sure that I post my products and I'll make sure that I post, if it's 2, a call to action. So an opportunity call or, a product post about a thing being on sale or something like that. But that's how I get good quality followers. Remember, the engagement part is really important, because once you start liking and commenting other people's stuff, they're going to, whenever they see your picture, go back and comment on it too. Lastly, we talked a little bit about not creating another social media page to market your products from. Remember, you want to tap into your warm market first, and people that have been following you for a while or are friends with you. You want to make sure that these people are seeing your new change in life, because, like I said, they may not say yes now, but down the line, when they see you taking this opportunity and these products seriously, they may want to encounter it too. So this is a little bit about branding too, because when I told you guys that 92% of consumers trust peer recommendations, it's not a recommendation from a company. So if you started, TLC Health and Happiness, it sounds like a sales company or a sales product page. So you have to do it, from your recommendation. So not from TLC, but from Jackie, who is using TLC, which is very different. My last little piece of advice to you during the beginning of social media marketing week is to build relationships online and take them offline. Okay, so if someone likes your post or you say let's link up or this, that, or the other, you're going to want to DM them, say here, text me real quick so I can send you the information, or email me real quick so I can send you the information. So you have their contact offline because it makes it a little bit more personal. So that is, hi, what's in your mouth? Milk? You want to say hi? Oh, you spilt your milk on you? Okay. Um, so that's it for day one of social media week. I want everybody to go fill out their content calendar. Even if your niche market is the same, you still need to fill out a new week of posts. What's different this week? I want you guys to plan your posts. Yes, I love you too. I want you guys. It's just Daddy upstairs. I want you guys to plan your posts. So I want you to download Latergram or another automation, Hootsuite or Crowdfire, and plan your posts. Now, these apps don't always send you a notification when it's time for you to post. So what I do is I set an alarm in my phone as well, just in case I don't have the application open. Thank you. So I like to have those set up so that if I am busy, because a lot of us complain that we're busy, if I am busy, all I have to do is post and it copies and pastes the caption into my notepad so I can just paste it. So it's cool to have this in front of you because you can actually check off likes, comments, new friends, all that stuff. So it's important to have this and to have your goals at the bottom. I like to add new influencers every single week, 10 new ones. So even if these, things are the same over here, or, you want to change 5 ways you can incorporate the value into your post would be good. So you're not posting exactly the same thing. You can find maybe 5 other pages that are in the niche market. So you're not copying the same followers every week. New or different hashtags. And remember, you want to maintain niche markets that you're already in. So I recommend finding 10 new influencers this week that you want to connect with. And remember, this influencers column, you want to be going to their page on a daily basis, commenting on their stuff, solving problems, liking, building genuine relationships. And usually after a week or a week and a half, they'll start to see you, comment back, and you can that's when you can just DM them, be like, hey, I love what you got going on your page. We need to link up, hit my DM or something like that. I don't pitch the products to these people. I say, let's link up, that way you have a relationship starting to build and form. That way, if TLC doesn't happen, you want to surround yourself with empowering women and women who get it, because it'll just keep you on the right track. So that's it for social media week. I'm going to post your work, but everybody has most people have their virtual grand openings this week. So I want you guys to listen to 2 new opportunity calls or 2 new business overviews on YouTube or wherever you want to listen to. And after the call, I want you to write down 3 things that stuck with you through it. So sometimes I hear a new fact about a product, or how someone explained a part of the compensation plan. Or, I was watching another company's comp plan the other day, and they were talking about how, for instance, if one of our streams of income is our binary and it maxes out at $20,000, he said, even if you fail 95%, you still make, I think it's $3,000, even if you fail 95%. And that made it seem doable to me, because a lot of people are scared at failing. So you can just, make it 5% writing your name on the top of the test. You can still make $2,000 a week if you take advantage of the system. So that was really cool to me. That stood out to me. I definitely want to implement it in some of the virtual grand opening calls when I explain the comp plan. So listen to two new calls with either two new people or two different times, or and list three different takeaways from these calls. Because the chances are, if you remembered it, if it resonated with you, and you have your friends and family and people like you on the phone, it may resonate with them too. So just keep that in mind. Personal development today is up to you, but post, we want to know what you listened to, what you watched, and one thing that you took away. And I want to see you guys' your content calendars as well as your activity trackers for the week. But yeah, get excited for our Tuesday training call tomorrow. Tonight is Stormy Wellington's training call at 8:30 p.m. And you can find the information on your activity tracker. We're going to have our webinar again on Thursday, so get excited for that. Also, you guys, feel free to ask me any questions, or things that you want me to touch on more that you need help with. I would love some input so I know, what to target in on a little more. Okay, happy Monday. Let's go. Let's get them with these virtual grand openings. I am excited to help you guys build this business. All right, bye.